Nastia Liukin needs a 14.85 to take the lead from Yang Yilin.
I think I've always related everything back to gymnastics. It was all I knew for so long. All the way through the Olympics, seconds before I would go up on any event, I was visualizing what I needed to do in order to make it happen. I've also always responded best to having guidance as well and a coach.
And she gets it, 15.525. The Olympic all-around gold medalist has come from the capital of the sport for now, Plano, Texas.
We're here at Nastia Liukin's house. Nastia has competed at the highest levels of gymnastics. She's a 5-time Olympic medalist, but she can't control her 1-year-old Goldendoodle, Harley. So I'm here to see if I can help her. I don't know all the issues she's having, but I'm about to find out.
Harley is definitely very hyperactive and really wants a lot of attention. Some of the things that Harley's doing that I don't love are the tugging and biting of the arms. He walks me on the leash instead of the opposite.
You're choking yourself.
He likes to chew on some things, specifically my shoes, and I have a chair outside that he really has kind of destroyed. I feel like I don't quite have control over him. I think that's where I'm leaning towards Brad to try to help me, just like I would with any skill or routine with the coach. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, I'm Brad. This is Harley.
It is.
At least he's not cute.
Not at all, and he knows it.
I always start these out by asking, why am I here?
He just has like a few things. I feel like the biting of the arms.
Okay. I see that.
The eating and destroying of a few things.
Yeah.
This chair in particular.
He's not fulfilled.
Yeah.
I mean, that may not be what you thought when you called, but you're calling me because he's not fulfilled. You're spending more time, emotional currency, and energy reacting to an unfulfilled dog who's anxious, who's bitey. I see your arms, like I can see the marks on them. Like right now, we have an anxious dog venting energy on your furniture.
I'm trying to get him to stop biting this. I'm not like petting him.
Can you stop it?
Yeah, I can.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop, Harley, no.
Lack of trust, that's why he's protecting the house and himself.
Harley, no.
Lack of respect, which is why you can't get him to stop and why he invades your space. We have a lack of fulfillment, which is why he has this extra energy and this anxiety and this need to vent. So those are the 3 things we're gonna address this week. But you're going to have to make changes. And it's not gonna be easy. And it took an incredible amount of discipline to get where you got, accomplish what you did. So I just need you to be as disciplined about raising your dog. I'm not gonna train him, I'm gonna train you.
I thought my training days were over.
Nope. So after talking to Nastia, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time creating a relationship with Harley. So we're gonna start with the most basic tool in the world, the leash. I'm gonna take him on a nice walk, and that will be the foundation for our relationship and the growth that we make over the next 3 days. I love the bounce, the doodle bounce. So just by changing the handler, we went from he's at the end of the leash in front of Nastia to he's at the end of the leash behind me. Literally just by changing the information, the energy, the handler, that's it. That's a good boy. Currently showing him that I have the ability to control space. The environment as a whole is now mine. And the reason that he's calmly waiting and sitting there is because he trusts my ability to control the environment just based on the little bit of work I've done with him during the walk. You look at his tail, look at his head, it's up, his chest is out, he's got a little swagger to him. This is what Nastia needs. Harley is an unbelievable dog. He's so ready for guidance and leadership and direction, and I know Nastia is extremely motivated to become the mom that he needs. So it's very exciting. I know by Friday they're both going to be blown away with the way the relationship changes, and I'm excited to be a part of it and be the coach that Nastia is looking for.
Everything he was saying was making so much sense. I'm really good at having a coach, I think, and being an athlete. Yeah, we have a lot to work on.
He has to respect your space and he has to believe that you can control it, because I want him to feel safe here. You're gonna call him and you're gonna stop him at the bubble, and then you're gonna call him in. Nice, perfect. And sit down. All right, call him and create the bubble.
Harley, come on. Right here, stop.
Nice, beautiful. And now call him in. In the animal world, space is one of the most important resources that exists. So if you can control space, then he can just rely on you. Let's talk a little bit about the space exercise. How did you feel during that exercise?
I guess I've just never wanted or needed space from him. Obviously when he's like biting my arm or something, but I don't, in my head, I guess I've just never classified that as like space. I'm never annoyed or something if he's like sitting by me or sitting on my lap.
Yeah, I understand. So it's, and you don't. But for him to have the skills he needs, and for you to have the respect you need and the trust you need to have the relationship that you told me you wanted, then you have to start viewing the world a little bit more like he does and understand how your interactions affect his view of y'all's relationship. This is not about being dominant. This is not about correcting. You didn't do one correction at all. All I ask you to do is just like create a little 2-foot bubble around you and invite him into that bubble, right? So it's not that you can't have him near you, but the way you answered that question was, I don't feel like I need space. I never, I, versus, but what about Harley? The way he's interpreting those interactions puts him in a position to have a role that makes him really insecure and nervous and unsafe feeling. So even though you're okay with him invading space and you're okay with him just biting your sleeve from time to time, you're okay with him jumping on guests, but he's being affected by it negatively in terms of how he feels every day. I'm not telling you don't have him near you, but he needs a skill to not be near you. Because if he's anxious every time y'all separate, that's not good, because you're gonna have to separate from him for the rest of his life. So sometimes we have to look at, all right, how is this interaction affecting the dog and how the dog views me and the world? And then what life skills do I need to give my dog so that he can be balanced and happy and content? That's a happy dog right there. All right, I've spent the first couple of days giving Harley the basics. He has some new life skills now. We're gonna take him out into the real world, see how well he can apply those life skills to real life situations. You ready to go, buddy? Okay, let's do it. Good boy. See the forklift, bud? You ever seen one of those? It's trust building by the minute. He kind of reminds me of a surfer dude. He's way more nervous here than he was at Lowe's, which is kind of bizarre. Nastia really wants to be able to allow him to join her in more places, one of those places being patios. And here we are 2.5 days in, and we're accomplishing that already. The reason I wanted him to socialize here is because I knew we had a calm, balanced pack of dogs that he could have a good experience and go, oh, other dogs are polite, and they're calm, and they're fun. Harley is such a good dog. Try to prove that point to Nastia by allowing my 3-year-old son, Henry, to walk Harley. So if Henry can do it, Nastia, so can you.
That's easy. Nothing walking, no problemo.
We just had an amazing field trip with your boy. He killed it. We took the basic skills that we've given him over the last couple days, put him to test in the real world, went to Lowe's PetSmart, and then had tacos on a patio. Then we went to my place. I just did a bunch of activities with him that I thought would just continue to build his social skills. Whenever we pulled up in front of your house from the little outing we took, he immediately got anxious. He started panting and pacing and scratching at the door. And the whole time we were out, he was chill.
So he doesn't like it here, or he's just...
The association with home is anxiety.
That's really sad.
But he's on all the time. He's on top of the couch scouting. He's nervous. He's barking at things. He has to be touching you. That's what the house represents.
And I always thought he was so excited when we pulled up to the house.
He is. Excitement's not happy.
Right.
So anxiety is excitement. Fear is excitement. Aggression is excitement. Those things are all excitement, but they're all stressful. We just have to tweak some things because he has a job here that he really struggles doing, and it stresses him out.
I'm not sure I'm made for this kind of structure.
Yes, you are. Look at your home. It's all structure.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, as much as I like the structure in my life and always did, and like I do better with structure, it's not like always been easy to have that like very disciplined schedule and structure. But I think I'm like trying to be like easier on him because, yeah, of my like years and years of structure and discipline and training.
He's kind of stuck in the house being your buddy, which he likes, but like there's more to it, and order and safety are the two most important things you can provide him so he can relax and then have comfort and then have peace, have opportunities, and to be happy. Tomorrow's all about you learning. The first 3 days are giving him the skills he needs, me creating a bond with him, putting him in situations so I can really understand who he is, so that tomorrow when I start teaching you, I have all the information I need and he has the skills he needs, and it makes your life a lot easier. We spent a couple of days giving Harley some basic skills. We took him out in the real world, put those skills to test. He did fantastic. Now let's see what Nastia can do.
Stop.
He's being super rude. There's 3 other people in the yard. How many others?
I know, I see, trust me, I see.
How many other people is he doing it to?
Yeah, I know.
Stay right there, watch. Shh. In. No, in.
I did go in first.
So do it to her. Just walk into her space. You'll see a really sensitive dog. See that? He's not sensitive. Walk in. Nice, good. Now follow through. There, first time. Now walk away. And also the way you're walking into him now is with a little more confidence. Right there. Yeah, now walk away.
It's like learning a new skill on any kind of event in gymnastics. Just because you do it once doesn't mean you can then go compete it the next day at the Olympics.
I'm gonna bring Harley out. We're gonna do your reuniting, but there's some rules. No look, no talk, no touch, unless he invades, at which point I want you to do exactly what you did with Jagger, which is just take his space away, ask him to calm down. Once he calms down, you're gonna shower affection. I'm not trying to take affection away. I'm trying to create calmness, that's it.
At the end of the day, I just want Harley to be happy, still be playful and energetic, but not have so much anxiety.
So already just the scent of you is creating so much excitement. He can't do something that he's already been doing here today, which is just hang out.
Down, down, no, down, down, Harley.
The way you did with Jagger. Yeah, that's good, that's good. That's enough.
The first re-meeting was definitely challenging because that's not normally how I would reconnect with him. I think it was obviously hard for both of us.
Now stop and just stand there. Look, you're not getting your arm ripped off. He's not jumping on you. He's calm, he's happy, he's smiling. We're enjoying a beautiful day in Dallas, Texas. Look at that.
Being able to walk him with him beside me and a little bit behind me was kind of shocking, I guess, to see, because I've never been able to do that.
Y'all look really good. See how he's adjusting to you? So we're starting to get some respect for space now. Nice, he's looking at you. First time ever. Love it. Your dog is really good, has incredible instincts, is dying for leadership. All it takes is a little bit from you and he's doing it. but he's not fixed. This is gonna take work, so you have to follow through.
I know, you don't win an Olympics overnight.
Boom.
I've definitely taken a lot away from today, understanding that a lot of the things that I was doing or thinking that I was doing for him were really just for me. It was just eye-opening. I know I still have to put in a lot of work, but at least now I understand. So it's been about a month, and I love my new relationship with Harley. He's still energetic, but in a controlled way, and he's happier. I didn't realize that it would be almost more about me than even about him. Just like gymnastics, when you are trying to learn a new skill and you do it one way for a really long time, it becomes muscle memory. Really, really had to try hard to like follow through on all of those things that Brad taught me. Harley is so capable, he's smart, he's a great dog. Good boy, Harley.